What is happening here? What have you just done? In fact, this thing you did now what is it called? Explain to me the meaning of all this. I have told you that if I want to see you, I will call you. And have you guys know that I don't just in fact I you guys come to my chamber on invitation. Who invited you? Tell me, why are you here? They said Oni went and on asking Olori Tobi questions, asking her why she invaded into his palace without, speaking to him first. Because yes, even if there's an emergency, even if there's a serious need for her to see the monarch, okay, they have a way of reaching out to him, letting him know. At least she will stand by there's the chamber she will stay. She will tell the what's it called now, the guard, why she's there to see the monarch, and the guard will pass the message across to the monarch. Then the monarch will now, know what to do from there. If he's the one, he will say, okay, she should wait, he's coming, or she should just go. Maybe they will talk or something like that. Depends on the issue. Depends on why she will want to see the monarch. This thing is applicable to all the Oloris, not just Olori Tobi. Now the issue on ground now is that they said Olori Tobi barged into Ooni's chamber unannounced. Like he just barged in, he just, like, in fact, and as at that time they said Oni was in his sacred chamber, okay, having a kind of Oni was actually having a sacred moment with his ancestors. Like he was communing. You know, these people, they are Oni Orisha. We know the meaning of that name. Okay? So they said that was what Oni was doing when Olori Tobi barging, unannounced. And Oni was surprised. He was like, he wasn't expecting this woman. He wasn't expecting any of them to come around. So now they said the question is asking Olori Tobi is, who invited her? Who asked her to come in? Where is the guard who gave her that permission? Right now they said Oni Ashley has pointed at the guard that it was actually he pointed at the guy, called the guard, that it was so guard that gave me access, grant me access to come to the chamber. And they asked the guard, why do you have to grant Tobi access? They said actually when Tobi came, that he did not know what came over him. Like the moment he set his eyes on Tobi, he got carried away. Like he didn't even know what happened. That he did not even know that he actually asked Tobi to go in. Tobi was confused. He was like, why do you want to implicate me, for crying out loud? He said, Olori, I'm not trying to implicate you. I'm just telling you exactly what happened. When you came to me, I didn't even know when I asked you to go in. Which I know that I'm supposed to stop you. I'm supposed not to allow you in. But even you, as an Olori, you should know that you are not supposed to go into the chamber, because Oni does not allow his Oloris to go into his chamber. In fact, it was now a moment, a kind of back and forth between Olori Tobi and the guard. And Oni was like, if you, as a guard that you are, you guys know the rules in this palace. If you don't know what to do, maybe you are just indirectly telling him that you don't need your job anymore. You want to, you don't know your job. Because obviously, if you don't know your job, you can't work with him anymore. Like you don't know your job. And they said this the guy just went flat on the ground, begging and pleading, rolling on the floor, begging Oni to forgive him, that he didn't know what come over him. He does not know this. He has never done this kind of thing before. This thing has never happened to him before, that he does not know what happened, that they should please ask the Olori to forgive him, that he was the one that actually implicated her, because if he had stopped her, she wouldn't have even bargained in the first place, and the story was just there like that. And they said Oni was like, look, I don't have anything to tell you. Whatever the Ifa priest ask you people to do, that is what you are going to do, because all these things always attract some kind of punishment or consequences that you guys are aware of. Oni was telling them that you guys are aware of these things. That is the reason why my sacred chamber is mainly for me and me alone. Even the guards don't have access to go into my sacred chamber, aside from the ones that the Ifa priest will appoint to go in and do some cleanup. You're okay? Yes, they have to clean the place up, no matter how sacred that place is. In fact, what we even heard, they said ordinary guard does not even go in there. It is only guards who have spiritual inclination to these things, to this worshipping of these deities. Those who are from the Ifa homes, those who have been equipped right from childbirth, who knows this thing, who have been ordained for this kind of assignment, who happens to be guards in the palace, are the ones that the Ifa priest can actually appoint to go in there and tidy the place up, knowing fully well that they will not mess up things. Otherwise, Oni don't just appoint any guards. They don't do it. Ifa priests are the only one that will point out the person that will go in there and clean up the place. So now, with all these things that has happened, they said Oni has handed over both Tobi and the palace guard to the Ifa priest. Obviously, he does not know what the culture says. It is the Ifa priest that will consult and tell the Oni that, okay, this is what the gods are saying that should happen to them, or the kind of ritual they should do in order to cleanse themselves and cleanse the palace and everything, because that thing that happened is a serious sacrilege, that it is something that is not supposed to happen. A woman, for that matter, is not supposed to barge into Oni's sacred palace or Oni's sacred chamber. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Bear in mind that all these are all alleged stories. They are not for sound information, because as we get that gist on the street of social media, we also come here and relate with you guys. So far, my people, this is the gist we came across. In fact, this gist, I say, hey, another Ogoro don't jump fence. Yes, so this one now, Ogoro don't jump fence. Now, if you see Ogoro jumping fence in the daytime, I mean frog, in fact, you should know that something is happening. Now, with this thing that Olori Ashley has done, they said Oni and Ashley and the guards, they are all waiting to see what the Ifa priest has to say, what they are to do in order to avert whatever consequences that will befall them, whether now or in the future, because of course they have to quickly cleanse themselves off, because Oni cannot be in his inner chamber communing with his ancestors, communing with his deities, doing what he's supposed to do to just fortify himself and everything, and these women will just barge in just like that. We remember there's a case that has happened in the past, and how the Olori, I think it was Olori Miriam, and how she was made to do the necessary. If wait, oh, is it Miriam or this same Olori Tobi? You know, because of too much TikTok, this one camera here, camera there, something like that happened, and she pleaded and she did what she was supposed to do. Now we are hearing again the same person. This time around, it's not like what happened before, that she was videoing herself, she was using her phone, you know, just walking, and she was not focusing on where she was going, and she found herself in a place where she was not supposed to step into. This one now, she want to go and she want to see Oni, and the guy just say, madam, you can go in. And she herself, instead of herself to say, no, have you forgotten? Why will you be asking me to go in? I'm not supposed to go into his chamber. She didn't say, which she knows. Now all of them are blaming each other, apportioning blame. This one say, you are the one. Why did you allow me? This one say, you did this one. This one say, I didn't know when I said that, and all that. But right now, the Ooni is actually, they said he's waiting for the Ifa priest to come and give them what they should do in order to cleanse themselves and the palace. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. God bless you. Honestly, I can't love you. I can't love you less. So you guys are my correct, legit beautiful, excellent people. Yes, so I love you guys so much. Till I come your way again. Bye for now.